Good day. Here are the headlines from the Philippine News Agency. President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. called on everyone to support Bagong Pilipinas, a new approach to governance that will benefit all Filipinos. The President led a kick-off rally launching the Bagong Pilipinas campaign at the Carino Grandstand in Manila on Sunday. In his speech, Marcos highlighted the need to form a united response to the ever-changing world. Marcos cited the Philippine Development Plan of 2023 to 2028, which taps sectors such as infrastructure that can contribute to the country's growth. The President expects to improve government services, eliminate red tape, and stop corruption among officials. He also seeks to reform the education system and further improve agriculture. Marcos also vowed to prove that the government deserves the trust of Filipinos. Around 400,000 people attended the Bagong Pilipinas rally, including cabinet officials, lawmakers, and the general public.
Bagong Pilipinas is not a political game plan that caters to a privileged few. It is a master plan for genuine development, the benefits of all our people. Bagong Pilipinas serves no narrow political interest. It serves the people. Bagong Pilipinas is not a new partisan coalition in disguise. It is a set of ideals that all us Filipinos, regardless of political creed or religion or wealth, can coalesce around. Bagong Pilipinas is addressed to all government officials and employees and citizens of this country. It is an invitation to all of us to think about being a Filipino and view the nation from a renewed perspective. It is a call for transformation, the transformation of our idea of being a Filipino, and the transformation of our economy, of governance, of society.
The Department of Social Welfare and Development released 537 million pesos in emergency cash aid to help families affected by natural disasters in Samar and Mindanao late last year. The DSWD field offices in Eastern Visayas, Soxargen, and Caraga started the simultaneous payout through the Emergency Cash Transfer Program on January 18. The Eastern Visayas office aided over 13,000 families from northern Samar that were affected by flooding due to the effects of a shear line in November. In Soxargen, the DSWD assisted over 6,200 families whose houses were damaged by the 6.8 magnitude tremor that hit Sarangani province in November. Meanwhile, the Caraga field office said over 4,100 families were among those affected by the 7.4 magnitude quake on December 2, 2023. DSWD Assistant Secretary Romualdez said the payout was in line with DSWD Secretary Rex Gatchalian's directive to ensure the immediate recovery of all families affected by disasters. He said this is in line with the goal of the Marcos administration of ensuring that no one is left behind in times of disasters and other emergencies. The Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency said that President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. was never included on a drug watch list. This comes amid allegations by former President Rodrigo Duterte that PDEA had provided him with proof that Marcos was placed on the watch list during his stint as Davao mayor. PDEA clarified that its National Drug Information System, or NDIS, was established on July 30, 2002 after Duterte's tenure as the mayor of Davao. The NDIS serves as an intelligent database consolidating information related to drugs by gathering data from a range of law enforcement and intelligence agencies. PDEA stressed that Marcos has never been listed in the NDIS as well as the narco list nor in Duterte list during the Duterte administration. PDEA regularly conducts intelligence workshops in collaboration with other law enforcement agencies to update the NDIS in accordance with Republic Act 9165 or the Comprehensive Dangerous Drugs Act of 2002. Both the U.S. and the Philippines are preparing for a 2+2 meeting with their highest defense and diplomatic representatives. The meeting is tentatively scheduled for March in Manila, according to Philippine Ambassador to Washington, Jose Manuel Romualdez. He said the meeting is intentionally scheduled, stressing that the idea is still a work in progress. High-profile officials are expected to attend the meeting, including U.S. Secretary of State Anthony Blinken and Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin, who will speak with their Filipino counterparts Gilberto Teodoro and Enrique Manalo. This diplomatic dialogue marks the first 2+2 meeting in the Philippines since the format was initiated back in 2012. Romualdez, however, did not disclose the specific agenda of the meeting. High-level talks between the top defense and foreign policy leaders of the Philippines and the United States were resumed in April when they met in Washington following a 7-year break. The Philippine Institute of Volcanology and Seismology, or PHIVOLCS, reported a third instance of increased seismicity this month, suggesting magmatic processes that could lead to steam-driven or phreatic eruptions. In its latest advisory issued on Sunday night, PHIVOLCS said the occurrence of 126 weak volcano-tectonic earthquakes were recorded since midnight of the same day. These earthquakes, with magnitudes ranging from 0.3 to 2.2, originated between 1 to 9 kilometers beneath the north to northwestern flank of the volcano. This is the third instance of heightened seismic activity this month, with previous occurrences on January 11 and 23. Meanwhile, very weak to moderate plumes from the summit crater and active vents have been observed. Bulusan volcano is currently placed under Alert Level 1. Local authorities and the public are reminded that entry into the 4-kilometer radius permanent danger zone is strictly prohibited. It also advised vigilance in the 2-kilometer extended danger zone on the southeast sector due to the possibilities of sudden and hazardous phreatic eruptions. Aviation authorities are also urged to advise pilots to steer clear of the volcano summit, as ash from any abrupt phreatic eruption could pose a hazard to aircraft. PHIVOLCS Director Teresito Bacolcol assured the public of ongoing monitoring efforts concerning Bulusan volcano. And that's the latest and the biggest stories on the Pna Headlines. For more news updates, please visit our website pna.gov.ph or our Facebook and X account, Philippine News Agency. The Pna Headlines is also streamed via the Servicio Facebook page. You may also watch the Pna Headlines through the Philippine News Agency's YouTube account, via the News and Information Bureau website, nib.gov.ph under Pna News, or on the Facebook page of the Presidential Communications Office, or PCO. I am Marita Muaje, and this is the Pna Headlines, bringing stories that unite the nation.